Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Let's Stay Gamers, and welcome. So today we're taking a look at another beautiful Steam Workshop creation. Now, if you don't guess what this model or replica is already based on, it's of course the Black Hawk helicopter. This one has been designed by Jura7, and there's something about taking an existing sort of military design and then bringing it into Space Engineers that offers, number one, quite a challenge, because you've got to work or incorporate all the components, as you can see there, that are in at various different points to make the design actually work. And since it's a helicopter, in Space Engineers we don't really have the lift system where the rotating blades would cause the lift, so we have to do a little bit of compromise. But the important thing is it's a helicopter with all the features that the one in reality has, and it is a very functional design. Let's take a look around the exterior, and then we'll pop inside as well and have a look at some of the cool Gatling gun and spotlight based features. So at the front here, the first compromise, because this is a completely vanilla design, was glass. Hopefully one day the keen developers will give us all the small ship blocks the same as the large ship blocks as well, so we've got small ship glass. But until then, we've just got to make do. And what Jura's done is he's cut down some panels in these particular sections, and from a distance it gives you the glass sort of effect on the helicopter, but up close it's a little bit of a giveaway. But what's really nice about this is how he's maintained the shape. Just have a look at that nose section there as it curves down. We've got the lighting device, but it's actually a laser antenna, and then over this side we've got ourselves a little bit of an adjustable spotlight, perfect for pursuing hostiles at night and then gunning them down with your minigun. But getting onto the miniguns, we've got two fully controllable miniguns on either side, and now since the game has got a lot more stable, it means that you could have perhaps 3 people in this helicopter at once doing some serious action or gunning down some opponents. And maybe a little bit further on in the future, you never do know, maybe you can have this helicopter full of guys running out and getting into battle. So let's have a look a little bit along down the further side. So you can see we've got the doors. Now in the real one, the doors slide forward and backwards, but obviously for convenience and functionality they are just left open. Underneath there we have a little bit of a step ramp, completely unfunctional in Space Engineers, but a nice little bit of detail nevertheless. And then we've got the wheels there, so we can have a nice soft touchdown every time. So as we work our way up into this section, we've actually got the holographic rotor blades. Now this is a great feature for 2 reasons. Number one, with a weighted rotor blade made out of actual blocks, these can tend to flip all over the place and cause a lot of damage. You can also catch them on things. But this gives away the effect of a helicopter without any of the problems with the rotors. Moving a little bit further back, we've got the rear tail rotor assembly. That is quite simple, but just look at that little bit of a curve that is put into that rear section there. Very nice indeed. The thruster nicely tidied and tucked into that rear section there as well as the rear landing gear. But what really sells this helicopter is, I can't actually explain it, but you hop inside it here and you kind of believe that you're in the helicopter itself. There's something about them rotors spinning that makes you want to pilot it like a helicopter. So first thing, to pilot it, we need to go into the control menu, hit the control button, and as you can see, as I take off, I want to tilt this helicopter forward. I want to make it fly, and it almost looks like it's a flying helicopter. It's not just a ship. Obviously, of course, I can fly it like a ship, and I can just be dead robotic about it and do silly ship moves. But if I decide to take it a bit more seriously, take it over the landscape at a slight tilt, but more importantly, if we just come out of that menu, press K, and let's just exit that so we don't have that menu up anymore. So there we go, we're out of that menu now. The helicopter's slowing down. We can actually control the Gatling guns, that I think is extremely fun. So you can see on the side there, I'm in full control of that Gatling gun. I'm actually firing both. We can activate the camera, and as we're coming across the landscape, we can engage various different targets. Now I believe there is a little pickup truck that I've left on this map. So if we come out the camera and we go back into the other menu and bring this thing back around, so there we go, we're back in control. Like I said, you want to fly it like a helicopter. You just flying it like a ship just doesn't seem right for some reason. You just want to bring it low over the valleys. Okay, there's the car target coming up. So we're going to bring ourselves in at that altitude, give us a little bit more speed, bring us out of that, and get on that right Gatling gun as fast as we can. Okay, and hit the camera for 1. There we go, let's do that guy in. Oh yes, some crippling damage on him. Maybe we can bring it back down for 1 more run. So if we get off that, go back onto our control menu. Obviously it's a little bit hard controlling it all when you're just one person, but we'll just bring it into a hover near the target for this one. That should be about right. Let's just see what we got here. Slow it down ever so slightly. That tilt forward is not going to help us too much. I think it might even cause us to go into the ground. Aaron, get control of your bloody helicopter. Okay, there we go. And back off with that menu. And back on with the K menu. And we should be able to grab our right Gatling gun. Let's just have a look. Let's have a look at the spectator camera, see if we can get the spectator camera anywhere near us. There it is. There's a little helicopter. Let's have a look what this looks like from perhaps maybe an inside view, because if you actually manned this machine gun, you'd probably be on top like this. So let's go to 9 so you can see what we've got here. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. So if we, of course, zoom in, we can do some serious damage to that rover. Take out a small outpost or a number of turrets. Let's pop some tyres out. There we go. I really want to test this out in reality. I want to get a few people driving down in rovers, me on the gun turret of this little ship, and then just see exactly how it handles. Maybe even a cool little mini game could come out of it. Anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you want to check out any more of this design, or even go to the workshop page, there'll be a link down in the description below, and I really do recommend checking it out. It's a beautiful little design. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.